They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That one's going to get a little star marked inside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Groupers offense will take the field for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Fires left. Finds his man. It's Sheffield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Groupers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of snags it down the right side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I think we got a little bit sloppy on that route. You need more separation if you're going to give your quarterback a better target trying to complete that in throw.
Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, the offense trying to take a shot and get aggressive downfield. That's when the defense just has to come up with an opportunity to make the interception in the end zone. Not going to get a lot of chances like that.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You've got a chance to go in the half with more momentum. Continue to run the ball, eat the clock.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
From inside the 15, here comes a return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The option look. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Craig. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To throw, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Pickett. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Canty. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Kansas State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Cats in a statement win if there ever was one. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Wide open spaces. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The groupers have their offense in high gear. He'll pull it on the read. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He'll keep it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He's going for a big play downfield. Pulls it in down the sideline. Open spaces. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll try the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the groupers moving quickly to the line. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. He ended up going back the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. On his way from around the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, and the quarterback was looking for the big fella. And I tell you what, you throw these routes to big tight ends, it usually ends well, but it was really, really good coverage, breaking on that corner route and getting the ball to the ground.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Working the middle. Carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it to the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job.
Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Caught behind the line. It's Craig. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Did he call bank on that one? Off the left upright and good. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Jayhawks will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Craig. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Leaves it with the running back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now on the option. The give to the tailback. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The groupers will send out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Dropping back, it's Daniels. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. He'll take another shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gonna take a shot. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. And the groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion, like, I gotta get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Here comes the heat.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's gonna have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes a connection. Speeding down the left side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Jayhawks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll run it from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The groupers with the 1st and 10. Pulls it in, it's Sheffield. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how their defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we... Final stanza. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So now it's 2nd and long. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. The give is to Williams. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Jayhawks will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Did the work himself. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They'll try to pop the draw. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. From the gun. Give on the inside. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The groupers will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Williams. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the 1st down marker. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Williams. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It was like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up.
Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Jayhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. Trying to power it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the groupers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the option. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The groupers will punt it away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead.
He's got it down the left. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to pass, it's Wicks. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Drag him down. Good return on the interception. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Just complete and utter